Mark Reviews Outdoors, one of my favorite hikes in Utah. I've said that a couple of times, but this is absolutely one of my favorite hikes. You can hear it. You know that I like hiking to waterfalls if you've been watching this channel. And here it is. That is Horsetail Falls, my friends. We are just above Alpine, right kind of in the corner of Dry Canyon, up Dry Creek. So Dry Canyon, the trail will lead you up here. The trickiest part of getting here is when the main trail gets to a wooden sign. You're going to see the trail goes left or right. Go left, and then after only about 10 feet, you're going to want to turn left again and come down the trail. And that'll look like a game trail, basically. It puts you into some bushes and trees and stuff, and it's hard to get through there, a bunch of wildflowers. But then it opens up on this. And you can climb down where some of these other people are. Just be aware that part of the year, especially the early part of the year, that is covered with water. And so there's some algae and moss and stuff down there that is easy to slip on. There's also a memorial down there to someone who died at these falls at one point. I don't know if they were rock climbing or what. I don't know the full story, but it is dangerous to go down there, so be careful. This hike is rated as an intermediate level hike on all trails and some other ones. It's pretty unrelenting though on the way up. It's just a constant steady incline. We made good time, 3 young guys in decent shape, even though we all work in office buildings. And it took us about an hour and a half to get up to this point. So if you're hiking with kids or people not accustomed to hiking, you're going to want to allow for some more time than that to get up here. And obviously going downhill is a little bit faster. But I'm going to go down here and pan, show you the view behind me as well. Okay, so there's the mountains. There's Utah County. So this bright, shiny area over here, that would be like Micron and that business park and stuff. So Lehigh out this direction. Closer in, you have Highland, and then obviously we're in Alpine up here. So evidence up in these hills behind me, for example. Previous wildfires and things like that. We got to protect our natural resources, and I just filmed a video on preventing wildfires last week. So get out and enjoy it, especially while you can. This area is pretty untouched. Unfortunately, in the age of social media, right? Instagram, Facebook, and now YouTube, Horsetail Falls, the word has gotten out. The trailhead was pretty packed this morning, and you know, in previous years I've come here, I've had either the whole trail or certainly this overlook by the waterfall all to myself. This year, not the case. We've seen lots of people. Also, on this hike today, we saw a rattlesnake, decent sized rattlesnake. So be aware that this is potentially rattlesnake habitat too. Dogs and horses share this trail with hikers, so you may want to plan on that. If you have issues with that, watch where you're stepping to. Sometimes you'll step in something you don't want to. If you do bring your dog, please bag up the dog poop and carry it out with you. There are no trash or bathroom facilities, any kind of water along this trail other than the streams, and you don't want to drink the streams. There are several stream crossings with kind of some makeshift log bridges, and they're really not that great. So I wore Tevas today, kind of wore sandals and just walked right through. It's the easiest time I've had on this hike. So if you have some good hiking Tevas, I do that. Not flip-flops, okay? I'm not advocating flip-flops. There are a lot of rocks on this trail. It's a potential to roll your ankle, but get up here if you can. Intermediate level hike can be a little bit difficult, but definitely an awesome payoff. One of the biggest waterfalls in Utah County. Certainly not as highly traveled as Bridal Veil Falls or Stewart Falls or even Scout Falls. And then you get views of the valley like this. The trail's mostly shaded on the way up. So really a little bit of everything for everyone. And then you can sit here, eat your lunch on these rocks behind me, just watch the waterfall. Okay, stay safe out there. And in the meantime, subscribe to this channel by clicking over here next to the waterfall. And I'd rather cover up my own face than the waterfall. So over on this side, check out some of the other videos that I've made and subscribe. Thanks.